You do still have people that wonder why you're there or why you're doing it sort of thing, and you probably feel like you've got to prove something, but just do it, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter as long as you're happy.
Where the Australian trucking industry has done reasonably well in recent years is that we've already proven that gender is no barrier. Gender means absolutely nothing when it comes to driving a truck. What we now need to do is ensure that we have the necessary infrastructure, resources and policies and the ability for other forms of diversity to also break down those barriers.
I think to embrace diversity in workplaces is something that's been a key part of my work and my career, and I certainly think it's an important thing to do to recognise and harness the potential and talent of people from a diverse range of backgrounds. And I think when you, as workplaces and organisations, begin to embrace diversity, not only does that grow and encourage more and more diversity in the organisation, but it also recognises the potential and skill of people from diverse backgrounds, which can only be a good thing.
In this organisation, I believe that diversity has a really positive impact. We're very proud of all our different ethnicities that work for us, and they bring different opinions, different beliefs, backgrounds, and feedback, which on a whole really gives us a productive workforce, and we can really learn from each other in that respect.
The Teletrac Navman diversity program with the ATA is something we're extremely proud of. As a female working in the IT industry, especially in the early days, I really struggled with confidence and finding my voice in a largely male-dominated industry. And now things are changing. And it's programs like the Teletrac Navman diversity program which can drive change and put a spotlight on the need for diversity in the transport industry.
We want people to come in that come from different backgrounds with different thoughts to try and challenge and innovate. Also at the same time, we all like diversity in what we do. Like we all drive different cars, we eat different food. It's vital, I think, that we kind of make that change. Otherwise, in an industry, I don't think we'll survive.
It's hugely important that we, as an industry, continue to break down the barriers within our industry. People have been talking for years about the diminishing pool of truck drivers, the ever-increasing average age of truck drivers. Well, that's going to continue. And this is why we need to ensure we continue to investigate every single potential resource, human resource that there is, and accept the fact that you don't have to be a middle to older aged male to be able to work in our industry, to operate a heavy vehicle. You can be anyone.
Teletrac Navman is a global leader in fleet and compliance technology, and we share ATA's ambition for greater diversity. Diversity and inclusion is core to Teletrac Navman's values, and it's critical to our continued success into the future. We also think it's critical for the future success of the transport industry. In working with the ATA and bringing this program to the industry, we hope we can drive positive change, and operators will consider a more diverse workplace moving forward.
You know, you don't really get a choice in what you do in life with your cards, but if you want to be a player, you've got to make the best of whatever it is that you've been dealt. So that's basically the way I looked at it, and I thought, I just got to knuckle down and start getting back into the things I love doing, and the job was one.
It was a battle for me growing up, knowing that I was different, even not necessarily knowing why, but knowing that I was. For a long time in my life, it's been something that I've known about but not really had a resolve, and probably until I was in my mid-20s, like early to mid-20s, it was when I came out. At the same time, I've also would like to think that diversity, whilst it matters, it doesn't matter. I think the idea that we're having to have this conversation is in a way unfortunate, because to me, I think people's skills and abilities and background and what they bring to the table is more important than diversity itself.
With champions like these driving the industry forward and paving the way for others, I think the industry is in safe hands. Let's get behind them and drive change in the industry.
Who cares if it's older males? You just do a better job than them and continue, carry on, smile all the way. Don't worry about them.